only person here. We do live stream this class. They won't see you focused up here, but that's why there's a computer up here. Yeah. Got on that wagon really quick during COVID and it stuck. We've got some people joining us from other states, so you can join us when you're on the road from your camping spot or wherever. Yeah. Hi, Robin. Good to be with you.
Yes.
Robin's in Indiana, I think, unless you're elsewhere, Robin. Great. Hi. Come on in. Welcome. We're going to use straps today. And grab a bolster. Actually, not a bolster, a block. Yeah. Deep initiations like are infinite, right?
Bolster or no?
No bolster, but a blanket and a block. Yeah, at least one block, maybe 2 blocks. Yeah, here we go. So we are honoring full moon, partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces. Little squeeze of our psychic energies. So I appreciate that we're all here. We're all connected. Thank you. Yeah. Can you leave that one just a tiny little jar? Because I think we've got 2 more people coming. Thanks. I've got a strap for you guys. So, as we're practicing together today, I just want to invite us to be in the discovery of what I'm going to say it this way, but probably don't already know. And can we actually even question what we think we know? Yeah. So with this energy of Pisces, it can really support us kind of peeking through the layers of the unconscious and an opportunity to perhaps get some insight on a pattern, a challenge even, that you might not have been aware of before. And this is a time that we can really support a little wiggle room around that. Just a little wiggle room, soften the tensions. So we can start to sort of, how do I want to say that actually? So we can continue to just release these tensions of perceived time and really access our essential nature, which is truly ever present right here. So I'm going to have us start lying down. It might be nice to have your blanket kind of folded in this way on the back part of your mat. Just be a nice little padding. So we are going to just lay the spine like so. And then from here, just experiment with legs straight, maybe knees bent with the soles of your feet on the earth. Maybe you pigeon toe the feet a little bit and rest your knees together. You're welcome to have a hand on your belly, maybe a hand on your heart, hands, palms up beside you. Maybe biceps by ears, the backs of the hands on the earth above you. And I should have said this earlier, but have your straps and a block handy. Yep. Maybe you can use your hand feet to scoop that up. Yeah, Maria. Just nice to have it underneath your entire spine. You can bring your sit bones on it if you want. Yeah. And just do a little peruse of your whole body. Yeah. So from here, just settling in and welcoming yourselves here. Welcoming yourselves here. A full breath in. And you just give it a slow, open mouth exhale. Nice and easy. Another full breath in. And then slow, open mouth exhale. Any sighing, any tonings, feel free. And just notice if there's anything that you could do to make yourself even 5% more comfortable, and please do this. So often we'll just endure a little bit of discomfort, just a little bit, but if you can do anything to get even more comfortable, please. Body comfortable. And with the eyes closed down, just feel the space behind the eyes relax, the jaw softens. And then go into the deep inner ear canal with your awareness and see if you can soften just a little bit more in here and watch that unhook the root of your tongue. You can even give it a little And for those that are kind of new practicing with me, I really appreciate inviting little tonings, open mouth exhales, little shushes and sisses and zizzes. And in this way, we really honor the wisdom of sound, space, sound, to ripple a little more spaciousness through this field of embodiment. And as you give the weight of your body into the support of Ma Earth, just really let Earth support you. Feel the gentle pulse of heartbeat rhythm as that softens your lungs. Just feel the shoulders pouring open, 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 like gentle waterfalls from the heart to heart. And as you feel a full breath in, just watch how the belly expands, really in all directions. And then with a full breath out, the belly softens, the sacrum relaxes, even the pelvic floor softens. Just gentle spirals down the legs all the way to the soles of your feet, the tips of your toes, your fingers, your whole body. And as we feel where the body meets earth, where earth meets your body, again, let go into that support even more. And we're just going to drop a gentle Brahmari breath right into the connecting points between body, earth, earth, body. Almost like we're saturated through sensation, sound. Let's explore this 3 rounds, and you can just listen first. It's a very simple hum. There's a natural toning of the vagus nerve. The whole nervous system decompresses. A couple more rounds. With full participation, with unwavering attention, really just notice what's here now. Kind of get underneath what you think you know and just opening up into discovery. And let's feel into 5 more full and slow, deliberate breaths. We get to broaden and widen our breath. This macrocosmic view of you. Now from here, just place a palm over our belly if it's not already there, and a palm on our heart. And just be curious. Allow a single word of intention to bubble into your awareness. Just one word. And then imagine this word as a color and let that shimmer through the heart, the whole body. And then let's all bend our knees if they're not already. Bring the soles of your feet on the earth. And just a super tiny scoop of the tailbone toward the ceiling. Press the low back. And then release that scoop. Whole body relaxed. We tone together the mantra Om, Ah, Om. Let it be subtle. Receive from the inside out your intentions. Release your breath. Please breathe in. Two more. Hook the root of the tongue, the pelvic floor, this atmosphere of embodiment. It's the vibration of sensation. And now from here, we're just going to reach our right leg up toward the ceiling, and we interlace our hands behind our right hamstrings. We press the hamstrings into the hands, and the left foot is still on the earth behind the left sit bone. Press the left foot gently and then see if you can spread the sacrum out on the earth. And then let that right ankle do a little stir here, the toes, a soft gaze to the toes if that feels all right, and let the nose do a really light mirroring of that stir. The jaw be soft, and then switch directions with that. Kind of stir the toes, rippling space there.
And then little footprinting of the ceiling, reach there. And then we are gonna bend the right knee toward our armpit. And if it's comfortable, wrap the right hand around the outer right foot. So half of a happy baby pose. Kind of press that knee toward the earth next to you. And then if you want, you could straighten your left leg, kind of footprint this front wall, and then maybe explore straightening that right knee next to you, like half splits, and then bending the knee. Just take that a couple more rounds, a little pulse there as we sense kind of muscles, spiraling bones, bones kind of spiraling fluids, and the movement of air dissolving through space there. And then go ahead and just bend that right knee, half of the happy baby. Give it a full breath in. Give it a shh. And then release the right foot. Take hold of your strap and hoop the strap around the ball of your right foot. Now from here, you can either keep that left knee bent with the foot on the earth or straighten the left knee. The leg is extended. So we've got the strap around the ball of the right foot, and the right hand takes both ends of the strap as close to the foot as what's possible. And then footprint the ceiling and simultaneously track that hip down into the hip socket there. Give it a full breath in, and a full breath out, and then slowly start to open the right leg to the right. You can use your elbow as a little kickstand there. Then press through both feet. Give it another couple breaths here. And one more. Now breathing in, the support of the strap lifts that right leg toward the ceiling. We're going to switch hands around the strap. Left hand takes both ends. Right arm straight out from your shoulder, palm down, pigeon toe the right foot. Sickle the outer foot toward the ceiling. So we're pushing the right hip down away from the ribs, and then we're drawing the leg just 45 degrees over the front body. And then let the inner belly do a little scoop to the right. Now stick with me here. Inhale, press a little beyond the foot. That's organic extension. Now exhale, feel muscles hugging bone. Here we go, a little squeeze toward midline without really moving the body here. It's an internal pulse. Take that a couple more rounds. And if you want, you can drop a gentle shh. And last one. Now breathe in, lift that right leg up toward the ceiling, unhook the strap, set the strap aside, bend the left knee, bring the left foot to the earth, figure four, right ankle on top of the left knee, and then bounce the right knee gently up and down. And then we're just gonna thread the needle here. So that right arm streams through the whole of the right knee, wrap the hands around the left knee. Please flex both feet, gently, gently. The outer right knee presses toward the ceiling, and then you're kind of spiraling the tailbone toward this front wall. Broaden the shoulders. Broaden the back of your skull, the deep ear canal. Give it a full breath in. And this time it's a Z hum. It goes see if you can spread open a little deeper into yourselves. One more. And then a full and slow, just quiet breath here, in through the nose, out through the nose. There. Now we are going to bring that left foot to the earth, cross the right thigh all the way over the left thigh, come to cactus arms, and then drop both knees to the left. Stay here. See if you can shimmy your shoulders to the earth, and then let the inner belly do a little scoop to the right. Maybe there's a slight inchworming through the spine. Fingers can spread wide and then soften. So essentially just kind of crawling a little deeper in and through with little micro movements, and then eventually settle into stillness. Give it a full breath in, relax the pelvic floor. Now this is subtle. One more with this sound. Now into silence, single breath. Now we breathe in and we lift our knees center. We uncross the right thigh, bring the right foot to the earth behind your sit bone. Left leg reaches toward the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind the left hamstring. Press the hamstring into your hands, you got it. And then a slow stir of the left ankle, toes, and nose. Relax the jaw, ear canal. You're gently pressing the right foot into the earth and spreading the sacrum a little wider. And you just switch directions with that stir. Great. Kind of footprint the ceiling there, and now we'll bend that left knee, half of the happy baby pose here. You can even just track that knee toward the armpit if that feels better for you. And then you can either keep the right knee bent with the foot on the earth or straighten the right leg, like you're footprinting the front wall. And then feel free to explore straightening the left knee, kind of side splits, half saddle, and then bending the knee. And you kind of broaden the shoulders. Good. Nice. And then from here, we're gonna bend the left knee. So pretty much half of a happy baby pose for a single breath. And then we'll take our straps and we'll hoop it around the ball of our left foot. Reach the left leg toward the ceiling. Take both ends of the strap in your left hand. Right arm reaches straight out from your shoulder. Now first, kind of like you're trying to pull the foot out from the strap, but the strap's got you anchored into your sacrum earth. Give it a breath. Peeking between the layers here, another full breath in. Now this time you can start to draw the left leg to the left. Maybe use your left elbow as a little kickstand there. Now we'll explore that organic extension. Breathe in. Stay here. Exhale, muscles hugging bone. A little squeeze toward midline. Take that a couple more rounds of breath here as you sense through the textures of embodiment. Thank you. Now the breath in, we carry that left leg toward the ceiling and we switch hands around the strap. The left arm reaches straight out from the shoulder, palm down. Now first just pigeon toe the left foot, sickle the outer foot toward the ceiling, and then push the hip down a little bit and see if you can just go 45 degrees. So we're getting a little deeper into that IT band there. And then I'm gonna press the kidneys toward the earth. Breathe in, organic extension, press a little beyond. This time as we exhale, or maybe it's the ocean breath, SH. And washing it through, unhooking the tensions. And then into silence, breath. That's it. Now we reach that leg up toward the ceiling. We unhoop the strap. We bend the right knee if it's not already. Figure 4. left ankle on top of the right knee, you got it. You bounce the knee a little bit if you want, and then thread the needle here. Left arm through the hole of the knee, wrap the hands around the right knee. A gentle flex of both feet that'll hug the hips into alignment. Roll your tailbone to the earth. A lot in the sacrum, the shoulders, the ear canal. Full breath in. Subtle. Take that vibration to any areas of density and extend the exhale. One more. And into silence. We bring the right foot to the earth. We cross the left thigh over the right. Cactus arms, we drop both knees to the right. And then just crawl a little deeper in and through, little micro movements, maybe an internal undulation. Relax the jaw, the tongue. Full breath in. Give it a little horse-lift exhale, gentle. Notice how that softens the cheeks, the jaw as well. Let's give it a couple more breaths. Now we'll breathe in and we'll lift the knees center, uncross the left thigh. And then the feet are directly behind the sit bones, hands palms down next to the hips. Now press the feet, scoop the tailbone, and start to round up vertebrae by vertebrae. Reach the arms toward the ceiling. We're gonna land the biceps by our ears as the hips lift. Now take your time to round back down vertebrae by vertebrae, arms pivot through space, palms down next to the hips. So rolling bridge. Take that 3 more rounds of breath. Close down the eyes. Really just offering your full attention to this full body massage, earth body, water, fire, air, space. And after your third and final round, just pigeon toe the feet a little bit and rest the knees together. Just rest your hands on your belly here. Feel a full breath in. And then this time as we exhale, one more. Just really allow yourself to go into sensation, beyond sensation, a couple of breaths. Opportunity to really notice what's here now. Now we lift the knees slightly apart. We take hold of our block. We press the feet, we lift the hips. Let's slide that block underneath our sacrum, perpendicular to the base of our spine. And it might be nice to work with the second highest version of the block, whatever feels to you. We just want it at the top of our sacrum, so it's nowhere on the lumbar. And just rest the sacrum there. And you need to shift around a little bit. Feel free to do so. Yeah. And give it a full breath in and feel how the belly expands. And then open mouth exhale. So, really get to let ourselves kind of decompress in and through. Now you can stay here if this is feeling really nourishing, or reach one leg up toward the ceiling, and if you feel balanced, just reach the other leg. And just adjust as needed, obviously here. And then just for a moment, seal the inner knees, a little kind of seal there. And then just a tiny circle on the ceiling with the soles of the feet. Yeah, and let your nose kind of mirror that for just a moment. Let the occiput, the sacrum kind of open and then switch directions. There we go. And then just settle into stillness here with the legs lifted, Viparita Karani Mudra. And then slide all of your awareness right into Agnya Chakra and sense the color, the vibration of your intentions. That word, like a concentric circle vibrating at your third eye. We've got 5 breaths here. Really let this be a meditation. Full participation. Body, mind, and emotions right here. Single aim, presence. Now you can stay here or bring your hands to your outer hips. Elbows can be like little kickstands. Press through the inner feet, and we might meet our neighbors as we come into floating saddle. See if you can kind of traverse your legs a little bit if that happens. You got it. Yeah. And then press through the inner feet. You can keep your hands there or hands palms up on the earth next to you. And then a little kind of wag of the tailbone. Super subtle, subtle, subtle. Then soften the jaw, the ear canal, the shoulders, the hips. A little activation, inner feet. Give it 5 breaths. The micro currents of unwinding and allowing into our becoming. We got 1 more breath, please. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now we breathe in and slowly lift those legs back up toward the ceiling. And then just for a little fun, go ahead and circle the ankles for a moment. Other direction, hooray, toes, toes. Kind of amazing. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the earth. If your block's already on its lowest setting, stay there. If not, lift the hips, roll the block over, lowest setting. Sacrum to the block, lift the knees toward the belly. And now slow motion, draw a big old circle on the ceiling with your knees. As big as what's comfortable for you. And if there's any hot spots around your sacrum, spend a little time nestling in, kind of peeking through the layers. Be in the discovery. Let your nose stir with that. Notice that gentle massage behind the heart. Let that travel you right into the heart of Mama Earth Body, our original ancestor here. Ah, thanks, Mama. Go ahead and switch directions. Like the deep well of nourishment, and then hug your knees to your heart. You're welcome to wrap your hands around your shins and just give yourself a big squeeze here. That block's gonna traction the lumbar. Belly expands, breathe in. One more. Into silence. Thank you. Now we will bring our feet to the earth. Slide your hands on either side of the block, lift the hips. Slide the block out from under you. Now your hips roll to the earth vertebrae by vertebrae. And then from here, rest your hands on your belly for a moment. Tiny scoop of the tailbone toward the ceiling. Let the tailbone do a little swing side to side. And see if you can kind of unhook the muscles of the pelvis there, the pelvic floor. And then let the nose kind of mirror that, so you're unhooking the brain stem. Ooh. And then go ahead and relax that. Release, full breath in. Now it's sort of a keep exhaling. One more, guys. Remember, we're decompressing the nervous system. And then just feel here, amazing. Body is universe. And then we'll slide our hands behind our knees. Let's work with our feet for momentum to round up and down our spine. We're gonna shift our plane of movement here. So just a little rounding up and down. Take that about 2 or 3 more rounds. And then next time you come up, soles of the feet together. Give it a little sit bone walk side to side, head and neck. Maybe sit bone walk a little bit back. We're gonna bring our hands to our low back and our sacrum here. And then just gentle pat up and down. A little rocking motion. And then from here, loose fists out our hips, shoulders up. Loose fists, inner thighs, take it all the way down, the inner shins. There's all kinds of pressure points on the inner heels here. And then back up the inner shins, the knees, the thighs, open palms over the belly. And then low back kickies. And then breathe, love pats there, sensation. And then just take your time to slide your palms down your outer legs. Haptic touch the knees, the shins, the feet. And then up the inner shins, the knees, the inner thighs. Then at the pubic bone, the backs of the hands come together and you slowly slide up midline. At the top of this, just like how arms open. Slowly release backs of the hands on the tops of the knees. Close your eyes down and just notice sensation here. Body breathing, being breathed. Thank you. And then hands, palms down on the knees. Go ahead and slide into a little forward fold here for our hands, for our earth. Then if you want, explore a light pelvic bowl stir in this position. Just unwinding the densities and then switch directions if you haven't already, if you want. Yeah. And then just soften, relax, full breath in. Notice if you're gripping your pelvic floor, let it go. And then there's a little kind of kidney adrenal activation here. Just listen first and then join me. You kind of go the end of it. Yeah. One more. Just notice. It's in the noticing that the revelation is revealed. Now as we breathe in, a little anchoring of the tailbone, keep your eyes closed, belly button draws back. Round up vertebrae by vertebrae. Hands can just slide up the inner legs. And at the top of that shoulder, roll back and down. Take that a few rounds, any movements of your head, your neck. And we are going to slide our hands underneath our knees. We'll draw our knees together and just give yourself a sweet little squeeze here. Yeah, just then neutralizing, noticing any intuitive movements, stillnesses, a couple of breaths. Beautiful. And then we are going to make our way to tabletop, but I really encourage you to move a little more slowly so as to not miss anything. So hands meeting the hands of earth, right? Knees and shins, tops of the feet. The amazement of gravity as it shifts in your body. If you want, you can kind of fold your blankets under your knees and have your blocks on either side of the front of your mat for easy access. And if you just have one block, no problem, that works. So our hands are spread wide under our shoulders. We are going to tuck the toes and glide through to cow stretch. And then with our exhale, let's glide through to cat. You can even kind of cat paw the hands a little bit. Maybe there's a slight sway, a slight stir. And just explore this for a couple rounds of breath. And just sensing through the textures here. We have an earth body, right? Water body, fire, air, space. That part of you that witnesses movement, life, lifing. And breathing in, we slide through to cow. And with our next exhale, we are going to lift our knees. Keep your knees bent. Press your belly to your thighs. Keep the heels lifted. And then a tiny wag of the tailbone. Really reach the earth away from you to lengthen. Keep that little stir here and eventually start to straighten the knees. And then bend the right knee, press the left heel, left hand. And then bend the left knee, press the right heel, right hand. And take that a couple rounds of breath. Any kind of intuitive movements here? Good, good. And then let's kind of meet in our full expression of down dog from here. So pubic bone back, soften the heart, puff up the armpits, take a full breath in. One more. Now we breathe in and we reach our right toes to the sky. We press a little beyond the toes. We exhale, we track the knee to our nose and we draw the shoulders over our wrists. We take that one more round just like that with no hurry, no pause. Sustained effort and effortless surrender. Three-legged dog, peek between your hands. It's a big step into lunge. Now from here, track your left knee to the earth. And then we'll drape the hands over the right knee. Press the right foot, lift a little out of the left hip flexor. And then dip in, shoulders soft. Release the hands, shoulder roll back and down. Little shimmy, and then just start to backstroke one arm at a time. Breath. Now the next time the right hand glides toward the earth, we're going to take hold of a block, hopefully it's handy. Left arm lifts. We're going to slide that block outer right hip, then fan the left ribs open. There. Then just a little bit of a wave pulse. We'll peek under the armpit. We'll peek toward the earth. You can lift out of the hip flexor. Take that a couple of rounds. Then press the right foot and lift a little out of the hip flexor and hook the left elbow, outer thigh. Our hands, so facing back, away from the windows, away from the windows, yeah. Inner belly scoops. Breath in, breath out. Broaden the shoulders. One more. Now, as you unwind center, can you reach your biceps by ears? And then exhale, little cactus arm squeeze. Slide your hands on either side of your front foot. And then we're just gonna pivot over the left knee and straighten the right foot. And then flow with that one round. Seal the right foot, bend the knee. Got it, lift the left toes to the sky, maybe. And then straighten the right foot. Tuck the left toes. We're gonna stay here in half splits. You can either reach the left fingertips toward the front of your mat or wrap the left hand around the ball of your right foot. Now, teeny wag of the tailbone. Little puff up through the kidneys, breathe in. And then exhale, traction the spine. Relax in and through. And the discovery. Little undulations from the inside out. We have one more breath. And start to point those right toes to the earth. Start to bend the right knee. You got it. Walk the hands to the inside of the right foot. Heel to that foot up just a bit. Now hands are under shoulders here. Now for a moment, lift the left knee and puff up through the kidneys there. Now you can stay here or reach the right fingertips toward the wall in front of us. And as we cartwheel the right arm to the sky, straighten the right knee. Then backstroke the right arm. Right arm, outer right hip, bend the right knee. It's like a big water wheel. Take that one more round of breath. Beautiful. Now the next time that arm lifts, that right knee straightens, stay here. Crawl the shoulders and ears away from each other. Inner belly. Right knee is straight but not locked. Give it another breath in, another breath out. Backstroke the right arm, bend the right knee. Bring the hands to the inside of the right foot and ease your left knee back to the earth. You can stay here or come onto your forearms. You can bring blocks under your forearms. And maybe a little roll to the outer right foot. Tiny wag through the jaw. We got about 3 breaths here. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Lift out of the left foot flexor and then just drag the right foot back to meet the left. Let the sit bones do a little wag as you bring them all the way to the heels, and then just let your forehead rest on the earth here. Child pose. You can notice a full breath in and then a pursed lips exhale. You're going to really stay strong. Couple more. Empty, empty, empty. And then just settle in here. We've got a couple more breaths. Very gentle Brahmari hum. As you breathe in, Gentle lift onto all fours, a little cat stretch. Tuck the toes. Walk your hands a hand distance forward, cow stretch.
Exhale, downward facing dog.
Release any little movements here for a moment, settling, noticing, allowing. And then eventually slide into your full expression here, down dog. Just watching, noticing how this is always evolving, becoming.
One more breath.
The inhale carries our left toes to the sky a little beyond. The exhale tracks the knee to our nose, shoulders over wrists. And we take that one more round. Three-legged dog, we peek between our hands, and it is a big step into lunge.
And we ease our right knee to the earth.
We press the left foot, we lift a little out of the right hip flexor, shoulder roll, little shimmy, wrist shake. Couple more. And then when you're ready, a slow back stroking of arms, heart. And the next time the left fingertips glide toward the earth, take hold of your block. Right fingertips lift to the sky. We slide the block outer left hip, fan those right ribs open, so toward the windows. And just a little fanning of the shoulder, the gaze. One more. And then we press the left foot to lift a little out of the right hip flexor. Then we hook the right elbow, outer thigh, prayer hands. Broaden the shoulders, inner belly scoop. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more. And as we unwind center, biceps by ears. With a little cactus arm squeeze, fingertips on either side of our front foot, maybe blocks. Point the right toes to the sky, maybe. Then pivot over the right knee, straighten the left. Ardha Chaturasana. Now take that just one more round, just flow with it. Good, now this time as we straighten that left knee, let's stay here. We scoot the left foot forward enough to bring the right hip over the right knee. Maybe the right fingertips walk toward the front of the mat or wrap around the ball of your left foot. And if there's space, maybe a tiny wag of the tailbone, the porous sacrum, and shimmers, spine, jaw, whole body. Settle like this. We're just going to point the left toes as we bend the knee. Walk the hands to the inside of the foot, heel toe the foot out just a bit. Hands are under shoulders. Right toes are tucked as we lift the right knee up. Squeeze through the kidneys there. You can stay here or reach the left fingertips toward the front wall. Cartwheel the arm to the sky and straighten the left knee. Backstroke the arm. Then outer hip, the fingertips graze the earth. Take that one more round of breath. Now the next time you reach that left arm to the sky, straighten the left knee and stay here. Hold the pubic bone back. Crawl shoulders and ears away from each other. Couple of breaths.
Bring back in the heart. Ooh. Back stroke the left arm. Bend the left knee. Bring the right knee to the earth, hands to the inside of the left foot. And then just ease in, maybe forearms to the earth, blocks. Maybe you roll to the outer left foot. Maybe there's a subtle roll through the spine. Kick over one shoulder inside to the earth, jaw. Full breath in, subtle. Couple more. Just quiet breath here for a couple rounds so we can really notice. And then we take our time, seal the left foot, hands to the earth. We're going to drag that left foot back to the right. Draw your sit bones to your heels here and just settle into a devotional posture for 3 breaths. Let that neutralize everything. Little peek between the thumbs, and then slither on through Asiana, heart steps. And then come on down, belly, diaphragm, chest, and forehead. And then just kind of pulse that a couple of rounds, maybe a little stir of the head and neck. And eventually, just bring your forehead to the earth here. And then we are going to flip ourselves onto our back body. But let's keep our crowns facing this front wall. And you can scoot your blankets aside and scoot onto your mat. And then just stick with me here for a moment. Let's have our feet directly behind our sit bones. Knees are bent. We're going to plug our elbows into the earth, outer hips, scoop the tailbone, round up vertebrae by vertebrae. Press the elbows into the earth. And start to walk the elbows toward each other and interlace your hands under your sacrum as comfortable. Good. Now lift your heart to your chin and lift your chin slightly away from your heart. There. Full breath in. Stay here, full breath out. Draw the belly up and under your ribs ever so slightly. A soft Asiana bandha. Try that 2 more rounds. Thank you. Another breath in. Lift the hips a tiny bit higher. And then exhale, release the hands, one shoulder at a time. Vertebrae by vertebrae, maybe the tailbone does a little swing side to side as you come down. And then from here, please bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees splay open. You can rest your hands just on the inguinal hip groove there. And then maybe a little kind of wiggle of the tailbone, heart, the head. Stretch out the face a little bit. And then settle here. Stillness, and just watch the movement of breath. This is so subtle, very light Brahmari breath. 2 rounds.
As we breathe in, just start to draw the knees toward each other. Just ask yourself the question, is there any final movement, final asana? Let's go there now.
Let yourself kind of be in the discovery of what that is. It's the power of our field energy, our togetherness. Can inform so much. And then when you're ready, there's no hurry. When you're ready, let yourself release through Shavasana, our final relaxation. And as you give the weight of your body into the support of earth, really let yourself drop into this support that's ever present. It's like you can just saturate into that support. And as you feel a nice slow full breath in, just all the way to the top, linger for just a moment right at the top of that inhale. And then a very gentle open mouth exhale, release, let go, linger at the bottom of the exhale. Notice how the water body spreads open effortlessly through earth. And then a natural breath in, the warmth of this moment, the light of your awareness. With that shimmer in you, through you, as you. And the touch of your inhale inside air, body. A gentle touch of the breath all around you. Space your body occupies dissolves through the space all around you. Just awareness. There's no coming, there's no going. Everything and nothing. extension, that shimmer into your heart, color, texture, breathe in. And then natural soft exhale in all directions at once, 360 degrees, in a space about an arm's distance all around you. It's your quantum field. 2 more just like this. Breathe in, heart. Breathe out and be in the discovery of your field, your intentions. Just feel the atmosphere of your body and feel the weight of your body resting, breathing with planet Earth, held and whole. And just with reverence even, notice that you get to interact through embodiment. You'll stir fingers and toes, even inviting kind of the holy wow, this body, this portal in which we get to experience our aliveness. Head sways, any movement, stretches here, jaw, you can bend your knees. You might even let your hands kind of rest on your cheeks for a moment, eyes, forehead. When you're ready, just roll to one side. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, just really receive all of you. Be received. Just gently leaning into the support that leans into you. Make your way to a seat. You can keep your eyes closed. You might rest the palm over your heart and the other palm on the back of that hand, or Anjali Mudra. And let's offer ourselves this moment to notice any changes that have happened. The invitation is really, as we continue to open in discovery, what's here now. Completely held, whole. Palms together if they're not already, and let's tone the mantra Om 1 round and we'll seal our practice. Release your breath. Breathe in. So much for your presence, sharing your breath and your practice. And here, if there's any questions, any shares, enjoy the rest of your day. Discovery. And if you don't already know Maria Gabriella, I hope you don't mind. This is her. An amazing Ayurvedic practitioner here, and you teach a couple classes as well, yes?
Yeah.
On what days?
This afternoon at 5:30, and on Friday mornings at 6:30 a.m.
Sunrise, 5:30. Yeah. Fridays, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Robin.